Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. This set of instructions is specifically for non-test takers. So if you are not taking the AP exam, this is for you. If you are taking the AP exam, you should go ahead and close this out. Don't even worry about it. Return to Google Classroom and find the information for May 4th for test takers. Okay? Alright, my non-test takers, let's take a look at what you are up to. So just as a reminder, I think the easiest thing to do is to go to classwork and to find the 5 for distance learning topic, and you will see that you have an assignment right here. Now, if your brain is sharp and you're on it, you've had some coffee today, you're like, hey, Dr. Ray, this only looks like one assignment because I can see that the distance learning schedule is one of the documents. What's up? Well, let's click in here and I will tell you exactly what is up, all my people. Alright, so we will scroll down to May 4th and we will pay special attention to non-test takers. Okay, so here's some information for you. We learned on Thursday or Friday that the assistant or associate superintendent has required all AP courses to not be held from the window of May 11th to May 22nd. That is the window for all AP exams. Her intention, of course, is to make sure that AP students are not overburdened with coursework and also trying to take the test. What it means in reality is that we can't really hold class for 2 weeks. Nonetheless, we have some work that we still need to wrap up so that our year and our curriculum is complete. And as you get credit for this class, you have a complete curriculum under your belt. So here's how we're going to handle the situation. You will have your May 4th class just like normal. On May 11th and on May 18th, I will merely post reminders of the assignment that you see right here. Okay? So essentially for 3 weeks, you will be working on a portfolio, and it is due the 3rd week. It is due by 11:59 on Wednesday, May 20th, and you'll turn it in to Google Classroom. So it's a bit of an extended assignment. You can check in with me at any time. You can complete it at your own pace, and I will just post reminders and suggestions. So for example, for this week, I'm going to suggest that you turn in one of the 3 parts so that you stay on track and not be overwhelmed. This is especially important if you are taking an AP exam in a different course, right? Because the whole point is to provide you with some time and make sure you're not too stressed out. So, what are you going to work on? Students will complete a 3-part portfolio assignment beginning this week. Due to our break from formal classes, the entire portfolio is due May 20th. So I can either click here or on Google Classroom. I can click on the portfolio assignment. In either case, I will get to the directions that I need. So what's in your portfolio? Let's take a look. This is just kind of a recap of why we're doing what we're doing, to make sure that you still have your own path of achievement and a complete curriculum under your belt when you leave the class. And your test-taking peers will be proceeding with enrichment sessions of their own. So rest assured, I believe the work is pretty equitable here. So, what are you going to be up to? The portfolio and the timeline is right here. And I do recommend that you don't leave it till the last minute, because if you leave it till Monday, May 18th, you're going to be scrambling. Alright? It's due by 11:59 p.m. on May 20th, which is a Wednesday. The 40-point portfolio has 3 items: a rhetorical analysis, a persuasive speech, and a meme. And you can see the point breakdown for each item. For your rhetorical analysis essay, you will pick any one of the graduation speeches that are linked in the article. And I found you a collection of what are, in theory, the best graduation speeches of all time, though I leave that up to your astute opinions. And you'll see that in this article there are some descriptions. It tells you who the speech is given by, and then it links both the transcript and the video. So just give this article a skim. You do not need to read this article word for word. Skim it until you find a person whose speech catches your eye. Okay? So you're picking any one of those speeches, and you are composing a rhetorical analysis essay that analyzes how the author uses specific rhetorical choices and strategies to convey their message. This is what we've been doing all year long. It's a straight up rhetorical analysis essay. Use the tip sheet that you made a couple of weeks ago to remind you of what good rhetorical analysis does and what you can analyze. Be sure to identify their message. All commencement speeches have a message. It's often empowering, but take a look at the specifics of the speech that you are analyzing. Just as a reminder, we're aiming for 2 to 3 body paragraphs, 2 to 3 pieces of evidence from the speech per body paragraph. And since this is not a timed in-class essay, I do expect some awesome introductions and conclusions with hooks and clinchers. Alright, so this is the most academic part of your portfolio. This is where you kind of show me, hey, I got these academic skills down. I have achieved one of the major goals of our course, which is the ability to rhetorically analyze a piece of writing. Next up, you will write a persuasive speech. This should be the personal side of your portfolio. Yes, it's academic in the sense that you're going to apply what we've learned about persuasion and argument, but this is also your chance to have your voice be heard about something you care about. So here's the context. If you were given a microphone and a huge audience right now, this moment, what would you say, to whom, and why? What are you passionate about right at this moment? What message do you have to share with some portion of the world? Your speech should be persuasive or argumentative, so it must have a message and a coherent purpose. It should be school appropriate. At some point I should know who you're talking to. You can imagine this as a greeting at the beginning of your speech or a reference throughout, but at some point I should know who you're talking to. Remember, persuasion depends on audience. You can't speak to the whole world. Pick a specific audience that makes sense for your topic and message. In your speech, use rhetorical strategies that we've been studying. This can be anything that's on that analysis PowerPoint that you study in other people's writing. So ethos, pathos, logos, repetition, rhetorical question, antithesis, concrete diction, abstract diction, specific types of tone, anecdotes, examples. All of that is fair game here. Please highlight and label at least 3 rhetorical strategies so I can see them clearly in your speech. And last but not least, aim between 500 and 600 words. and please put the word count on the document. I do realize that puts a special burden on those of you who are handwriting. I apologize, but for equity purposes, I would like you all writing the same amount. And so you will have to take a few extra minutes to count. One of the things you could do first is write about 4 or 5 lines and then see what your average word count is per line. And then at the end you could just count up the number of lines and multiply it by your average. Okay? But in any case, it will only take you a couple of extra minutes to put the word count on your document, whether that's handwritten or electronic. Okay? Pick something that moves you here. Pick something that you really want to say to people, something that you would like them to believe, something you would like to change their mind on, and take this opportunity to put your voice to action. Last but not least, one of my favorite assignments. Let me just move this box a little bit, make sure that you can see all the directions. Alright, you're going to make a meme. We typically do this at the end of the year in AP Lang, and it's just a fun opportunity for us to have a good laugh over how we have spent so much of our time this year. You know what a meme is. It reflects some element of social or cultural truth, but it does so in a humorous and witty way. Your assignment is to make a meme that accurately reflects some aspect of rhetorical studies and language studies and our time together in class. You can use images from the internet, and you can add text to convey your meaning. I've linked some meme generators, but you can use anything, you can use anything that works for you to create your meme and submit your meme. You can pick any thematic topic, any rhetorical device. Calm down, Ray. We got it. Okay. Pick any thematic topic, any rhetorical device, or anything from our class experience and discussions. Making note of that last tiny point at the bottom that all memes must be school appropriate. You'll see on the right over here a fantastic example from last year. Great chuckles, chance to review what Paradox actually is, and just a nice moment to enjoy the work that we have all done together over this year. That's it. 3 things. You've got more or less 3 class periods, and I almost made a Lord of the Rings reference. I guess I did, but at least I didn't lay it on too thick. Alright? So, this is your task for May 4th, May 11th, and May 18th. You will work at your own pace. Please don't wait for the last minute. And you will submit everything when you are ready, or piece by piece, right here. Okay? Everything gets turned into the same place, but you may certainly turn in items as you complete them. And then basically what happens is when you go back in next time, you unsubmit the first one and add, and then you submit again. Okay? I really look forward to seeing what you guys produce here. This is one of my favorite things to see, you getting to write about something you're passionate about. And then also, of course, I love seeing your sense of humor, and I really miss having all of your senses of humor in class. So I'm especially looking forward to getting to see the sort of people side of everyone again. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is your task for approximately the next 3 weeks. Good luck!